So welcome to another episode of NBA 2K16 News with your host, Shakedown 2012. So we're gonna dive right into this. I don't want to waste too much of your time. The NBA 2K16 patch update version 5 is now available on Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So that means patch 5 is now here. It's available for everyone. And I'm gonna go over some of the details with you guys and save the best for last. Number one, they fixed an issue where users were able to equip mascot costumes despite not having the appropriate rep level in my park. So does that mean the mascot glitch is gone now? Like people can't just walk around with mascots and, without earning it? I hope so. They also addressed a game disconnect that would sometimes occur during scrimmage games in my court when there were spectators. They also resolved a rare case where a Pro-Am arena game would stall out of a loading screen. On the PS4, they adjusted the how much you got requirements, such as a maximum salary offer, which will unlock the trophy. Get it out of here! Trophy, regardless of how many years the contract offer is for. I'm not really sure what that's necessarily pertaining to, but I'm glad they fixed it. They also added a Player of the Week and Player of the Month panel to the My Park leaderboards. And that's pretty cool. I guess when I'm doing my Rise to Legend series, hopefully I'll get to see myself as Player of the Week one of these times. And finally, they fixed an issue that was causing unwanted ankle breaker reactions on defenders who were standing in good defensive position. So what does that mean? They fixed ankle breakers? Does that mean all those times you got your ankles broken, or the times I got my ankles broken when I thought I was playing good defense? A really weird ankle breaker animation for no reason? Does this mean that all ankle breakers prior to patch 5 don't count? Are we getting a new lease on life? Are we getting a chance to start all over? For all of us that have gotten our ankles broken, what about all the ankles that I broke? Do those not count anymore? I guess we're gonna have to check some egos and, kind of start all over. And this is actually pretty good because I know a lot of people have been complaining about this. And I think when the game initially released, before any patches, I think they had it pretty good. They had it right, where if you're not holding left trigger, you don't get your ankles broken. And if you're playing intense defense and you're holding turbo, you do get your ankles broken if you're playing bad D. I don't necessarily know exactly how it is that you get your ankles broken, but judging from my own experiments, there seems to be somewhat of a reaction based on how high you have your defensive assist strength. And it may also have something to do with the way you contest shots. If it's set to always and your guy's always jumping to put a hand up, that may cause it as well. There's been a lot of myths and legends about it. Don't hold left trigger. Well, after patch 1 and 2 and after patch 3, definitely, it didn't seem to matter. You could just be standing there and still get your ankles broken. Then it was the myth if you just wear ankle braces, you might not get your ankles broken. We found that was a fail too, because the first night we were trying that in practice in my court, we were still breaking each other's ankles. And then we went to the park and got our ankles broken. Oh my God, they be dunking on y'all dudes. I'm just glad that they fixed this issue. I don't really consider anything fixed until I do my own experimentations and my own breakdown analysis on it and see how it really is working. We'll determine that later on this week as I go through my Rise to Legend series and practice with some of my buddies. But it is good to know that we might all have a new lease on life. Maybe some of us can go back to those ankle bullies and get our ankles back. One thing that I didn't see them say anything about was the custom 2K cam that I'm used to in my career mode. I'm also used to using it in the Pro-Am. How come I don't get it on the My Park environment, on the PlayStation 4? On Xbox One, if you customize your camera in let's say the blacktop or My Career game, and you go out to My Park, it doesn't matter where you go, it's fixed, it's working. You get the same custom camera that you chose in those arenas. But when you go to My Park on PlayStation 4, you're stuck with the basic 2K cam, the really high camera, and I didn't see them mention anything about that in this patch. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe we can get some of that adjusted for the future, because I almost feel like I have to play on the Xbox One to get those nice up-close visuals that you guys are so used to on my channel with that 2K cam. So now it's late January, the game has been out for more than 4 months, and we've been through 5 patches. I'm sure that there's more that needs to be addressed, but we'll just see how this patch works out for now. And it's your boy Shake. I hope this video was informative and entertaining. If it was, smack that like tab to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll be back with some more NBA 2K16 news for you guys later. But that was a great game.
Definitely good run, B.
Good run.
Shoot, I got cooked.
35, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Let's go.
No doubt, 35. I always try to feed the hot hand though. Like when I see somebody raining, I'm like, yo, man, let them shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get them big games.